Hi, my name is Daniel and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about motors, Eachine and DAC, this, something like that, I think so. Why you talk about motors? Because I buy a lot of those DAC from Banggood 1806 2300 KV. They are great motors for beginners and for people they know and they have experience to fly quads. But there is a problem with those. They are so fragile, I can say, because I buy a lot of those and I end like this. I was very happy if I can find those I don't know how they call them, from the middle here, the steel, because the can here, that's okay, not a problem. You can take out one screw from here and you just change this piece of steel in the middle. But if you're gonna crush or you're gonna hit a wall or something like this, and you don't gonna have some props like those, and they just broke instantly, those kind of props. But if you're gonna use something like Diatone, it's the name, those kind of props, those are great. But you're gonna hit the wall you're gonna end something like this after a couple of flights. So yeah, what do you prefer, to change the motor or to buy more props? Now it's up to you. So me, I just buy those motors now. Eachine from Banggood also, they are great. They have a direction. You have to be careful when you buy this, underclockwise and clockwise, because you cannot change them. You can change the way the motors goes, but when you're gonna close this one on top, the motor gonna spin inside and this one gonna spin outside, and you're gonna end with no prop on that motor. So your quad gonna flip around and hit the ground. Yeah, I fly a lot with those. I just have a few crashes, I think so, yeah, 3 or 4. I broke a lot of props like this, but have a little bit loose. I have another quad. I just wait the motors to come to fix it up, because it's like a month or 2 months. It's just like this. I just ordered the ESC from Banggood also. They are great. I'm gonna put a link in the description for those ESCs. They are great, 20 amps. I think they are Hobbywing. Yeah, I think so. Hobbywing is the name. And 20 amps. They work perfectly with the small ones, like those. For those I use something like 12 amp. That was great, no problem. But for the other motors, for those from here, I use 20 amp. It's better. It's more power. I have a couple of those spare. So my order was have a bunch on the way of those motors. I buy a lot because I have bad experience, how I say, with those, and every time I just wait another 20-25 days to arrive 1 or 2 of those. So I just order a bunch, 6 of these. I'm gonna put 4 on that quad and 2 gonna be a spare for I don't know which one. but let me open one and let me show you the box. What you're gonna have a bag with 4 screw. I think it's M3. Yes, I think it's M3, and the motor. And on the motor they have a direction here. Zoom, yeah. Banggood, I think so, I don't know. 2204 2300KV. The direction is for this, for this one. It's not for the motor, it's for this one. Okay, it's also the direction for the motor. You're gonna put the motor to spin. The motor gonna spin like this, and this one you're gonna stop, and this one you're gonna close it, just like so. And now it cannot be open. If you're gonna put the motor to spin in this direction, and this one is spinning the other direction, when the motor spins, you're gonna end on the, I don't know, a couple of seconds with no prop and no bolt, how you call that, in just couple of seconds. So be aware when you're gonna do that. You have to take the way they go. It's going this direction, you have to put it in that direction because it's the way they go. Also you're gonna put it in those ESCs. It's not a problem the way how you put the cables on the ESCs, because on the BA Heli, the program, you can change the way they go, left or right. And this one, it's new and I have a little bit of loose over here, but it's not too much left or right. Not only the motor, it's 27 grams. For the other one, this is the DAS. This is 22 grams and this is 27 grams. I prefer this one than this one. This one it's small, it's better, it's okay, it's working great, but I think so for 150, 180 the frame, the size of the frame, I think they are great. For a big frame, 250, 2204, 2206, I think so, they are great. 2300 kV. Those motors, they are great. If you are a beginner, and I'm sure you're gonna broke a lot of props and a lot of motors, just go with those props. Also from Banggood, I'm gonna put a link in the description with 3 leaves or 2 leaves, and also I'm gonna put a link in the description for those motors, Eachine 2204 3100 kV, and also I'm gonna put a link in the description for those ESCs from Banggood, and they are great for beginner because you can hit them a lot. They don't gonna have a problem with that. They are great. So for me, they just work perfectly, no problem on my quad. They are great. So I mentioned direction of the motor. This is the front side of the quad and this is the direction. This is the front side and this is the direction. I forget to mention something. When I buy those motors from Banggood, I search for something just around, and I find those Diatone protector, mount protector or something like this, I don't know exactly, and they're gonna put a link also in the description. They are great. Also I have landing gears, something like that, because for this frame, this is a ZMR 250. Yes, it's a ZMR 250. I just have before one and I make it half, and this one is just arrive also, and it's great. Also I have another one for the spare, so now I don't have a problem to broke these arms, because when I hit here, the motor also here in this part over here, they are the holes, they are so close to the edge, and they just snap from here, or they just snap from the other side from here. But now because I have this, and it's coming over here or coming over there or here, how you can see I just smash it a lot. And also here it's missing a part from here. They don't have nothing, they just great. Those are great for me. And I take a big one also, and no problem with those. So I recommend it, buy this. They are a few grams more on the end, but I just take all the motors and I just recheck the motors. And I don't know how it's possible, but Banggood sent me a wrong one, or there is a new design of the Eachine 2300KV, because I don't get it. This one is like so. Let me, so how we say, this one it's the normal one, what I just order so many times. I order, you know, bunch of those, and I have also in my quad the other one. It's full with those kind of motors. They're the same, and on the top the same. It's exactly the same. All four. So this one is different. It's different in design, is different here, and different the can. It's different. I will gonna put it away, and I will gonna continue with those another, and I will gonna see what's going on. After half an hour, I just put my motors on the quad, and also, how I mentioned before, with those protection for the motors. They are great, from Banggood, also Diatone, and I just received it before 2 or 3 weeks, I think so, 2-3 weeks ago, and I just leave it over here because I don't receive it from Banggood. My back, the back, it's that it's provide you 5 volts for the flight controller and everything, because those ESC, they are opto. That means doesn't have a 5 volts in, so it's just the ground wire and the signal wire, and doesn't have 5 volts. So I have only just one back, but just under over here inside over here it's a back. I just put it down there, and I just wait for another one. Now I contact them, they say they're gonna send me a replacement. I hope this time they're gonna come. I just wait 14 days and doesn't come yet. So yeah, that's good, it's working. I just wait for the back. It's 2 months, I'm gonna wait another month. That's alright, but yeah, what I can tell you, the great motor. And what else, nothing else, just stay tuned, and I'm gonna come with another video for something else, maybe for a DIY goggles soon enough. I'm gonna make a video for those goggles with TV and everything. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.